The next ones we are going to compute things like the log base 8 of 6. We've already done some where we could actually do the calculation. When we had log base 2 of 16, we said, okay, 2 to what power equals 16? And we knew 2 to the 4th was 16, so x had to equal 4. Well, on these ones, if I tried to rearrange it, I would say 8 to what power equals 6? Well, it's going to come out to a really weird number, so we have to find a different way of solving it because we can't do it that way. So we have a formula. Our formula says this. If I have the log base b of a, I am going to take the log of a divided by the log of b. And those could be anything that have a common base, but what we're going to do is base 10 because our calculator can do base 10 numbers. And so we're going to use our calculator and do the log of 6 divided by the log of 8. Before we do this one, let's do it with this one that we knew what the answer was. If I use my formula, I'm going to take the log of 16, that outside number, divided by the log of the base, which is base 2. So I'm going to grab my calculator, find my logarithm button. On the Casio, it's right here in that second column, the third one down. So I'm going to punch in log of 16 divided by log of 2. Now again, on the Casio, you don't need parentheses. On Texas Instrument ones, it would put the parentheses there. The only time you need the parentheses is like if you have a fraction or some math problem in there. So in this case, if you hit equals, you should get the 4, which is what we already knew the answer was on that one. Here then, if I do the log of 6 divided by the log of 8, I get 0.86165. Round to 3 decimal places, so 1, 2, 3. That means there's a 6 behind there, I have to round that up. So 0.862 is what I'm going to get for the value of x. So when it says to round to 3 decimal places, it means 3 places after the decimal. In other words, a thousandth spot. So if I'm going to compute the log base 8 of 9, I'm going to take the log of the 9 divided by the log of the 8. So log of 9 divided by log of 8. I get 1.0566, so 3 decimal places means I'm going to use 1.057. Again, I've got to round that one up. And then number 9, I'm going to do the log base 1/6 of 9. So I'm going to do the log of 9 divided by the log of 1/6. And on our calculator, we've got to put that 1/6 in parentheses. You can just use the division key instead of the fraction key, which is what I've been doing all along anyway. So the log of 9 divided by the log, parentheses, 1 divided by 6, or 1 fraction 6. And so I end up with negative 1.2262, so to 3 decimal places, negative 1.226. So not so bad. Like I said, those previous ones that we already calculated by writing them as exponential functions, we could have done using our calculator, but they wanted you to practice rearranging it into exponential form. Now we do the ones where you can't, and you have to use your calculator to evaluate them. The log of the outside number divided by the log of the base.